In this video, we'll delve into the identification and ethnobotanical uses of the Kentucky coffee tree Gymnocladus dioicus, exploring its distinct features and practical applications among indigenous communities. From its medicinal uses to its utilitarian applications, a coffee-like beverage and lima bean-flavored seeds, the Kentucky coffee tree boasts a range of historical uses and a wealth of potential. The Kentucky coffee tree is a unique and distinctive tree that can be identified by its specific characteristics. Here's how to identify it. First off is its leaf arrangement. The leaves of Kentucky coffee tree are alternate, meaning they are arranged on the stem in an alternating pattern rather than opposite each other. Next, its leaf structure. The leaves are large, compound, and bipinnately compound, meaning each leaf is divided into smaller leaflets. The leaflets are arranged in pairs along the central stem stalk, and each leaflet is farther divided into smaller leaflets. Next, its leaf appearance. The leaflets are oval-shaped with a smooth margin or edge and a pointed tip and are a medium to dark green color. Next, its bark. The bark of mature Kentucky coffee trees is dark gray and rough, with prominent ridges and furrows. As for its branching, the tree has a unique branching pattern with thick, stout branches that often appear to be twisted or irregularly shaped. Now for its fruit, which is certainly the most distinctive feature of the Kentucky coffee tree. They are large, leathery pods and can be quite long, measuring up to 10 to 12 inches. They remain green while young and growing and turn brown as they mature. Within them is the sticky yellow flesh, which smells like fermented banana and holds a string of seeds that look like magic beans. And perhaps they are. The flowers of the Kentucky coffee tree are quite small and greenish-white in color, growing in clusters, and while they aren't particularly showy, they will appear in late spring. As for their size, the Kentucky coffee trees are medium to large deciduous trees, typically reaching heights of 60 to 100 feet or more when fully grown. And finally, its habitat. Kentucky coffee trees are native to parts of North America and are frequently found in bottomlands, floodplains, and other moisture-rich environments. They are occasionally planted as ornamental trees in urban and suburban areas, largely due to their resistance to pollution and compacted soils, as well as their distinctive looks and relative cleanliness. Though I like to imagine someone secretly plants them for their ethnopharmacological and culinary qualities. So without further ado, let's get into the ethnobotanical uses of the Kentucky coffee tree, starting with its edible applications. The Pawnee would apparently roast the seeds and eat them like chestnuts. And the Winnebago would pound the seeds with a mortar and use them for food. In my personal experience, the mature brown seeds remain excessively firm even after roasting and crushing, though an intensive smashing with a substantial stone or implement could potentially render them more palatable. While soaking might contribute to their softening, this method lacks substantiated information. Conversely, the green seeds akin to fava beans are edible after cooking, boasting a notably tender and flavorful quality. One thing that is documented is that the Meskwaki would roast, ground, and boil the seeds to make coffee, which I will now demonstrate. Fair warning, it's not coffee. While I do enjoy the flavor of this tea, and have had up to 5 cups of it at a time, I have never experienced any stimulative effects from it like one would from coffee, and the taste is something of its own. Again, not coffee, but still pleasant. If you are looking for a coffee substitute that, while again different in flavor, does indeed have similar stimulative and uplifting effects, then as discussed in another video of mine, I'd recommend trying the California Bay laurel seeds, roasted and crushed in the same way shown here with the Kentucky coffee tree seeds. The Kentucky coffee tree has also been utilized by various indigenous groups for its medicinal and utilitarian properties. The Omaha would powder the root and mix it with water, giving it to women during protracted labor. Interestingly enough, there are reports that the Ponca, Pawnee, Omaha, Winnebago, and Dakota tribes would use the pulverized root bark as a snuff to induce sneezing in comatose patients. The Meskwaki would apparently feed the wax of the pods to patients to cure lunacy, and the Omaha used the bark as an appetizer, gynecological aid, hemostat for hemorrhages, kidney aid, laxative, and tonic. The Ponca, Dakota, and Winnebago tribes employed an infusion of the root as an enema and constipation remedy. Now on to its utilitarian applications. The Dakota would sometimes use the root along with another component to make a black dye, though thus far I've been unable to determine what this mysterious ingredient was. And the Winnebago used the seeds as counters or tally checks in gambling. The Kentucky coffee tree's ethnobotanical journey is a testament to the remarkable adaptability and resourcefulness of our ancestors. Its presence in traditional beverages, varied medicinal applications, and utilitarian functions within indigenous societies underscores the profound bond between humans and nature, serving as a poignant reminder of the hidden potential all around us, eagerly awaiting the rekindling of this past relationship.